evening. I'm Joe Smith.
And I'm Jrrg, and tonight we'll be telling you of the hottest news that are happening right now.
On May 11th, a man named Vrqb, a trades worker, was the last one to leave the training co in order to join with his workers to participate in the strike.
This strike has currently immobilized the whole city of Winnipeg.
Alright, we got Bill down there with questions on these answers. Take us down there, Bill!
Thanks, Joe. Mr. Bob, why do you leave your job?
I'm going on strike because I want better pay, better working conditions, and a 4 or 8-hour work shift.
Why do you seek these changes?
Work is intolerable, lack of pay, lack of safety, extremely physically demanding, and sanitation, many more.
Alright. That's all the questions. Thank you. Back to you, Jack.
Mr. Vrqb is one of the 30,000 workers on strike. What do you think, Joe?
I agree. However, have you heard of the Red Scare?
Contrary to popular belief, there is no communist plot that aims to assert and subjugate the government. Simply, workers are striving to achieve overall better working conditions. As we've learned, the idea behind the communist plot arose from speculations and rumors.
Interesting. What do you folks think? What's your stance on the situation? Know your thoughts. Up next, equality for women? Stay tuned. Trump. Welcome back to Now News. There's probably still no one watching.
On to our next issue, women's equality. For years now, women have been considered as nothing more than their father's or husband's property.
Back then, women were discouraged from applying for manly jobs and were expected to fit the niche of maids and housewives. Apart from these grievances, women will also face social and political restrictions that hindered their liberties and prevented from voting.
But is that about to change? Thanks to the famous five, women have achieved a huge victory in the Persons case at the Privy Council of England. Bear with us as we tell you more on that in a sec.
Here, we have one of the juries on the line with us, Mr. McDonald.
Hi, thanks for having me.
McDonald, we have a few questions for you.
Sure thing.
Can you give us a brief description about what happened in the court?
It's my pleasure. The famous five presented a strong, valid case arguing that women indeed should be considered as people.
What were their personal stance in this case? What motivated them to pursue this battle for their rights?
Well, first of all, one of the famous five, Emily Murphy, was being questioned for holding an office as a judge. Because under the British North American Act, only quote-unquote people could hold office.
I see. So, what was the outcome of this case?
The famous five finally won their case after many months of battling, despite being rejected by the Supreme Court of Canada.
Alright, that's all the questions we have for you. Thank you.
Alright, have a good evening.
Thus, women are one step closer to equality.
One giant step. Alright, that's all the time we have. Hopefully you'll tune in to us tomorrow for more exciting news. I'm Joe Smith.
I'm Jrrg,
And good night.